Hey there everyone, my name is Steve Murray. I'm an exercise physiologist, I'm a health coach, I'm the co-founder of Health Architects South Africa. Today I wanted to have a chat about something that has very little to do with exercise physiology or health coaching, and that's branding, because I wanted to give this, or the purpose of this little video is to give a massive shout out to a South African brand that I think is doing really, really cool things. And that's VidaECaffe. But some context quickly before that. My partner and I, we try really hard we don't always get it right, but we try really hard to live our lives according to a philosophy that I believe could possibly be the last chance we have, as a species, to extricate ourselves from the mess that we've made on this planet, and that is to live kindly. Philosophy of hashtag living kindly, which if it's not really complicated. If you start putting your decisions through a filter that says, hey, am I living kindly, you'll find that it's fairly simple to understand. Now, one of the things I learned the hard way in my life is that I'm powerless over people, places and things. So I can't trying to go out and change others and others' behavior is not going to work. So I've got to focus on what I can change, and hopefully that will inspire other people. So one of the areas is, if you think about living kindly, is what about the space that we occupy? So I'm doing this video. Behind me, see, this is our home, this is our garden, and so we have the ability to influence what we do here. And we do that. So we don't use pesticides, for example. We don't use chemicals that are going to end up in the water or in the soil, and that has had, over the last few years, just has an enormous knock-on effect, mostly positive. But sometimes, you face challenges that you've got to try and find a solution to. One of which is, pests like termites, for example, which have been a real issue for us, and trying to figure out how do we manage or control, or how do we work together, and understand that. So we did lots and lots of reading, and we figured out that old coffee grounds are a very effective fertilizer, first of all, number one, and also number two, that pests do not like old coffee grounds, and this, I presume, the smell of coffee. So having armed with that information, we thought we'd head off to our local coffee shop. We thought, where's the best place to get old coffee grounds? And obviously coffee shops. So we happen to work in a retail center. It's Crest Center here in Johannesburg. Our practice is there. And so we went along to the coffee shops, one of which was VidaECaffe, and we realized it was really cool. And they were way ahead of us. So this is the packaging. This is a bag of old coffee grounds from Vida, and you can see they've come up with a really nice sort of bag that it comes in, and they've also got a sticker over the top of it that says fresh coffee grounds, reduce, reuse, recycle. And it goes on to say coffee grounds contain valuable nutrients, etc. Also a deterrent to pests and weeds, and also contributes to a more sustainable environment because they don't throw it away, reuse it. So that's awesome. And that's really well done to Vida. I wanted to give them a shout out. But I tell you what, it's more than just the packaging that I want to acknowledge them for. And I can actually hear a friend of mine, Tim Carter, who, whatever tiny smidgen of branding that I know about, or knowledge I have about branding, was because my previous corporate life, I had an office next to his, and then Tim was the brand director for Virgin Active and Health and Club before that, and went on to be the global brand manager for Virgin, which I completely understand, because he has this stuff really down pat, and I could hear his voice kind of saying, "Oh, be careful that it's not just packaging." And this is where I think Vida have done an unbelievable job, because they've not just made it about packaging. The staff in our store at Cresta they're they're knowledgeable about this initiative, they know about it, they understand it, then they're really truly engaged in it. They always ask us, hey, how's it going? What are you using it for? Send us some photographs about the food that you're growing. And so they want to see how the product is being used in this campaign, which I think really differentiates for me the difference between putting something on a mission statement or and putting it up on a poster in head office or putting it on the bottom of a menu, that actually makes the brand value live, and that makes your brand authentic, and that's why I will always support Vida, because it feels real to me, and I know that it's real, it's genuine, and they're not just trying to score some points, or I think they understand that their customers today are not going to fall for that. Customers are truly looking for brands that are authentic and are, take care about the impact that they have. So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to say, well done to VidaECaffe. Not only is it not only did they understand the opportunity they have, but they've gone further and made it live in their stores, and for that I think they deserve like a lifetime achievement award, for this kind of thing, because we're going to do this more often, try and find brands that are doing good things and acknowledge them on the platforms that we have. So that's it. Just in terms of actual impact, we had behind me, I might even take a chance and show you. Take a chance and show you like so, is that if you have a look over there, this piece of sort of dark earth that you see behind me was decimated by termites, and all we did was put coffee grounds on here mixed with fertilizer, and the termites just they just kept moving away. And as I moved the coffee grounds further, we had these little heaps of termite mounds every morning, and they would just go further and further away. And at this point in time, they've left our garden completely. I'm sure they haven't left completely, but the bottom line is that and you can start to now see the fresh grass coming through, and we do our own composting as well. So it feels really good to have had an impact that doesn't involve going down to the local hardware store and buying something that's basically nuclear and chemical weapons, and destroying everything around us, which is just such a typical Homo sapien thing to do. So enough from me. Thank you so much. Well done, Vida. Congratulations. Shout out to you. Keep it up. Bye.